Arwa kita loh. Nah, maybe mata me. Nah, ini adalah apa rendo nane. Any volunteer to light a candle? Anyone else? The last candle. Please be seated.
Before we start meditation, let us do our regular chanting. Please turn to page number 5 of your chanting book. Salutation to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. The three refuges. Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dhammang saranang gacchami, Sanghang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Dhammang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Sanghang saranang gacchami, Tatyampi Buddhang saranang gacchami, Tatyampi Dhammang saranang gacchami, Tatyampi Sanghang saranang gacchami. Next page. 5 precepts. Panatipata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Adinnādāna veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Kāmesu micchācārā veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Musāvādā veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Surameraya majja pamadatthāna veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. The opposite page. Affirmative vows based on 5 precepts. Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing, and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and to practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to respect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to engage in relations without love and long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I vow to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind, and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I vow to develop mindfulness and heedfulness. Next page. Homage to the Buddha. Iti piso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vijjācarana sampanno sugato lokamidu anuttaro purisa dhammasārati sattā deva manusānaṁ buddho bhagavāti. Homage to the Dhamma. Swakkhāto bhagavata dhammo sanditthiko akaliko ehi passiko opanayiko panccantaṃ veditammo viññuhiti. Homage to the Sangha. Supatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ujjupatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Nyāyapatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Samiji patipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Yadidam chattari purisa yugani Atta purisa puṅgala Esa bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ahuneyo pahuneyo Dakkineyo anjali karaniyo Anuttaraṃ puññakkhetaṃ lokassaati. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Offerings. Offering of light. Ghanasārappaditena dīpena tamadaṃ tiloka dīpaṃ sambuddhaṃ pujayāmi tamonudam. Offering of incense. Gandha sambhārayuttena dhūpēnāhaṃ sugandhinā pujaye pujanīyo යන්තං පූජා භාජන මුත්තමං. Offering of flowers. වන්න ගන්ධ ගුණෝපේතං ඒතං කුසුම සන්තතින් පූජයාමි මුනින්දස්ස සිරිපාද සරෝරුහේ පූජේමි බුද්ධං කුසුමේන නේන පුඤ්ඤේන මේතේන ලබාමි මොක්ඛං උප්පං නිලායාති යථායි ධම්මේ ආයෝ තථායාති විනාශ භාවං. Offering of water. Adivasetuno bhante paniyam parikampitam anukampam upadaya patiganhatu uttama. Offering of drinks. Adivasetuno bhante gilana paccayang imang anukampang upadaya patiganhatu uttama. Worship of shrines. Vandami cetiyang sambang sambethane supatintitang saririka dhatu mahabodhing buddha rupang sakalang sada. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Wish of well-being. Namasaniya Namasamano Ratanante yang Punyabi Sandang Vipulang Alantang Tasanu Bhave Atante Rayo. Reflections on the teaching of the Buddha in English. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made are they. If one displeased or acts with an impure mind, suffering follows like the wheel that follows the foot of the ox. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made are they. If one displeased or acts with a pure mind, happiness follows like one shadow that never leaves. Generosity, kind words, benevolent action towards others, and equanimity towards all beings and all things. These bonds of sympathy function in the world like the linchpin in a moving cart. One by one, little by little, moment by moment, wise people should remove their impurities as a smith removes the dross from silver. For one who mindfully develops boundless loving kindness, mental defilements are weakened and the freedom from clinging is seen. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All conditioned things are unsatisfactory. When one sees this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All things are not self. When one sees this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Good evening, dear spiritual friends. We welcome all our friends to our Wednesday meditation today. So, all of us, including monks, now you are going to spend a few minutes in your life for your spiritual growth. So, you decided to come to this place, spend these few minutes in a kind of meditation. For what? That is to feel peace within yourself. That is the purpose of this meditation. So, before we start meditation, first you can do an appreciation. Appreciate the decision that you have made to come to this wholesome space, to this center. Rejoice that decision. Take a moment. Deeply appreciate yourself, the decision that you have made. Deeply appreciating yourself, then you can make a determination. The determination is that I'll engage in a committed practice. I'll use this wholesome space, this wholesome guidance, this wholesome gathering. I'll engage in a committed practice. Make that determination now. With that determination, listen to the bell and the chant. The chant that we are doing is Namo Buddhaya, which means pay homage to the Buddha. Until the end of the sound of the bell and the chant, Be with the sounds. It will help you to settle your mind, to relax your body, to gather your attention into this present moment. Be right here. Be with the sounds. Relax your body. Adjust your body into a comfortable meditative posture. You can keep your upper body somewhat upright, chin parallel to the floor, both palms are resting on your lap, right palm on the top of left palm, and you can keep your eyes closed gently. This is your meditative posture. Try to maintain this motionless posture during the meditation. If you feel you want to change, you can do it slowly and mindfully. Now take a moment to feel your entire body, how you are keeping your body. In this sitting posture, either way on a cushion or on a chair, how you are keeping your body. Feel the whole body from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. From the top of your head to the tips of your fingers. Feel the entire body. Feel your feet, toes, the sole of the feet, the heels, lower legs, knees, upper legs, your back muscles, belly muscles, chest muscles. You can feel how the muscles are pressed where your body meets the cushion or the chair. Feel your shoulders and relax your body. Relax your body. Relax your body. Feel the upper arms, lower arms, palms, fingers, and fingertips. Feel your fingers, how they are touching each other. Maybe you feel some warm sensation in between your fingers. Feel your neck area. And relax. Feel your facial muscles, forehead, and the top of your head. And relax, relax, relax. You are with your body right here. Just relaxing your body. Now you can observe your mind. Where I see it. What is going on there? What is really happening in your mind right now? Just observe. Thoughts. Various types of thoughts are occurring one after the other. Let them occur. Observe and notice them. You may find pleasant thoughts or unpleasant thoughts or neutral thoughts, positive or negative thoughts, wholesome or unwholesome thoughts. Let them occur. Let them occur. Just observe without any judgment, without cultivating any of these thoughts. Just observe your naked mind, your natural thoughts. Some thoughts may be related to your past. Some thoughts are related to your future. What some thoughts are occurring related to present, what you are experiencing right now. You may jump into different other directions. That is how your mind works. Understand the nature of the thoughts and how your mind is functioning. That is the nature of your mind. Be right here. Be in the present moment. These few minutes may be your most valuable time in your life. Observe your mind and understand the nature. Yes, your mind is wandering. Thoughts are occurring. You no need to stop these thoughts. You no need to control these thoughts. You no need to suppress these thoughts. Just let them occur and watch what is really happening. Why I have these thoughts right now. With this understanding, now you are going to navigate these thoughts. Purposefully cultivate different other positive thoughts. You have that capacity in your mind. You have that potential as a human being. You can cultivate any of wholesome thoughts that you wish in this meditation. We are cultivating thoughts of loving kindness. Loving kindness. What a beautiful thought. What a peaceful thought that we can generate loving kindness. Wishing everyone else to be well, to be happy, to be peaceful. It is the universal friendliness. Wishing well being to all beings without exception, to all the creatures, to all the animals, to all beings. Let's start from ourselves. First, you are going to cultivate loving kindness and extend towards yourself. Think about yourself, your mind, your body, your life. Genuinely make loving kindness, wishes of loving kindness for you. Repeating in your mind, listening to the instructions, the guidance. Generate loving kindness for yourself. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be healed. Be healed. Be healed. May my mind be well. Be healthy. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. Generate loving kindness more and more. Be with loving kindness. You can radiate your loving kindness throughout your body, into each and every parts of the body, to all the internal organs of the body. Deeply appreciate the support of all the systems, internal functions of your body. Even right now, they are functioning for you. Appreciate, deeply appreciate the support of all these systems, all these functions of your body, and radiate loving kindness throughout your entire body. Feel the vibrations of loving kindness in your body. Feel the skin of your body, the largest organ of your body, and radiate loving kindness throughout the skin. May the skin of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Penetrate in the skin, radiate your loving kindness into the muscles of the body, into all the bones of your body. May the muscles and the bones of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Radiate loving kindness into all the systems of the body. Feel all the systems. Without your mediation, they are functioning. Deeply appreciating the support of all these internal functions, all the systems of your body. Radiate loving kindness. Feel the respiratory system, the vital function of the body, and radiate loving kindness throughout the respiratory system. May the respiratory system of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Deeply appreciating the support of all other systems of your body. Radiate loving kind. The cardiovascular system, cardiac muscles, the digestive system, the genitourinary system, the central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, the immune system. May all these systems in my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Radiate your loving kindness into all other parts, into all other organs of the body, into all the sensory faculties, including the brain, the eyes, the ears, the nose, the tongue. May all these sensory organs, including the brain, be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May I be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. Loving kindness, that's it in your mind right now. Your mind is full of loving kindness. Now your mind is calm, peaceful. With the loving kindness you generated, you are peaceful. Now it's time to expand your loving kindness beyond yourself. The same genuine wishes to all other beings. Without exception, you are going to extend the same wishes to all other beings. The loving kindness you are generating is boundless, no limits. Go beyond yourself and wish the same to all others. Let's start from here. Wherever you are meditating, genuinely wish to whoever is staying right near to you in this moment. You can share your loving kindness with these friends who are meditating with you right here. May all these friends who are meditating with me, including these monks, be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all these friends who are joining this meditation, who are meditating with me, be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Extend the wishes of loving kindness, the same wishes to whoever in your life, very close to your life, to your family members, relatives, friends, neighbors, co-workers, may all of them be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all my family members, relatives, neighbors, friends, co-workers be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Expand your loving kindness more and more. Not only for human beings, to all other beings, to all other creatures, animals, visible or invisible, living near or far. The loving kindness you are generating is boundless, no limits. Extend the same wishes to all of them. May all beings living in this neighborhood or in neighboring neighborhoods, in this city, in neighboring cities, be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all beings living in this country, in other countries, in this world, in this universe, may all living beings be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all beings be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Extend your loving kindness into every direction, into all living beings living in the direction of the front, back, left, right, above, and below. May all beings living in every direction be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all beings living in every direction be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. Repeat in your mind. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy. Observe your mind. How loving kindness has changed your mind. Your mind is peaceful, it's relaxed. You are relaxed. With your peaceful mind. Now you can spend few minutes observing your breath. What you are going to do is just mindfully observe your in breath and out breath. If you have changed your posture, you better keep your upper body upright. Take a deep breath slowly. Slowly breathe out while relaxing your upper body. In your body, where you can closely feel maybe your chest area, your belly area, your face, anywhere else. Focus. Take few more breaths slowly, and then you can come back to your natural breath. You can keep your awareness in between your upper lip and nostrils, where you can easily and closely feel your in breaths and out breaths. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out. In these last few minutes, make your full effort to be with the breath. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out. Kappantāc Niddukkha Bhayappattāc Nibbaya Sukappattāc Nissukha Hontu sabbepi paninu. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are grieving be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of the meditation and gently put your palms together and place them against your chest. Let's take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have this peaceful meditation in our life. And let's deeply feel grateful to all the enlightened masters and the teachers in the past who transmitted this wisdom, this practice, this teaching from generation to generation. And also you can appreciate the instructions, the guidance you received for this meditation today. And also let's deeply feel grateful to anyone else who helped us to practice this meditation, to join to this meditation, to come to this place. Deeply appreciate their support. And also who arrange, clean this place for you, who are taking care of this place for you. Deeply appreciate their support and feel grateful. Even these non-living things that you are using for this meditation, including this bell, all these electronic devices, the cushion, the chair you are sitting on, deeply feeling gratitude and appreciating the support. Let's say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, now it's our discussion time. So Bante Pema is joining from Singapore to help us for our discussion. So welcome Bante and good morning to you.
Thank you very much, Bante. It's so nice to see all of you and all the other friends. Yes, today I'm in a different temple in Singapore. Singapore has, quite a number of temples. I'm familiar with all of them, so most of them. So I'm traveling and visiting different temples and doing some programs. So today I'm in a different temple. As you see, there's a different statue behind me. Yes. Okay, first of all, again, very happy New Year, Bante. So I think I forgot to wish Happy New Year to first you four. So Bante Metta, Happy New Year. Bante Kamal, Happy New Year. Yeah, Bante Metta, Happy New Year, and Bante Deepananda, Happy New Year. Because last, Monday, I was wishing everyone, but I forgot to wish Happy New Year to you. Yeah. And so today is the first Wednesday of the year, right, Bante? This is the first Wednesday.
Yeah. And also, I think Bante, some new friends are also here. Maybe.
Also, so the new people, new friends. Yeah, okay. That's a good start of the year. Yeah. Yeah, so I hope that, they will continue this, good practice, through the year. Yes. Okay, Bante. Is it cold over there, Bante?
Yeah, a little bit chilly today, Bante. No snow.
Because I can see what people are wearing. Yeah, yeah. It's quite warm here, Bante. So I'm happy that I escaped.
Instead, Bante, Amit is here expecting snow, not yet much snow.
Oh, okay. He hasn't seen snow in his life yet, right? Yeah.
No, maybe in the US, maybe in some other countries.
Yes. So hopefully, I think in the middle of January we will get some, right? January is the snow months. We will get some. Okay, Bante. For our discussion, Bante, we started to learn about the lives of the Buddha, right? And so I think not only the teachings of the Buddha, but also actually the life of the Buddha itself is a teaching. So we can learn so much and we can be inspired by learning the life of the Buddha. And so because his life itself is also embodiment of his teachings. So I think we had few sessions on on his life. As today, Bhante, I would like to discuss one important teaching of the Buddha, where Buddha remembered or recalled his early life. Before becoming the Buddha, when he was still very young prince, and what was his life? There's one important discourse given by the Buddha recalling his early life. So life of the Buddha is recorded, within the Buddhist tradition. We try to remember the life of the Buddha, incidents in the life of the Buddha. But in addition to the traditions records of the life of the Buddha, there are few direct sermons or the statements or the discourses given by the Buddha, where Buddha referred to his own life story and tell us how he came in this spiritual journey. So those few sutras are very important for us to really understand his own spiritual struggle, and even to build a comprehensive life story. So so I'm going to read one important sutta Buddha has given by recalling his early life. It's called Sukumala Sutta, the sutra on the refinement. Refinement. Because the Buddha, before becoming the Buddha, as a prince Siddhartha, he had a life of refinement. He had such a luxurious, refined life. So he mentioned about that. But one important thing he's saying that, although I had all these luxuries, somehow I was not fooled by them. And I knew that there should be something beyond to life than this sensual pleasures. And then I was not fooled by them. I was not intoxicated by them. And even though these luxuries were abundant in my life, I was not blind. I was not blind to the realities of life. And I had the reflection, contemplation to understand the true nature of life. So that is what he's actually basically saying in this sutra. So, but let me read some parts of that sutta for you. And so in this Sukumala Sutta, which is a sutta on the refinement, this is found in the Numerical Discourses, a book of Numerical Discourses. And so this is what Buddha said there. Monks, I lived in refinement, utmost refinement, total refinement. My father even had lotus ponds made in our palace. One where red lotuses are bloomed, one where white lotuses are bloomed, one where blue lotuses are bloomed, all for my sake. I used no sandalwood that was not from Varanasi. My turban was from Varanasi, as were my tunic, my lower garments, my outer cloak. A white sunshade was held over me day and night to protect me from cold, heat, dust, dirt, and dew. Okay, that is the first statement. So much to unpack, here. And it shows that actually, what was the, royal life, in 6th century BCE. What kind of luxuries, those royal families had, in that period. But really important thing is saying that, the Buddha remembered, as a young little prince, how he enjoyed this, lotus ponds that was built by his father for his own sake, right? And I just remember, even nowadays, fathers, buy things for children, make things for children, right? Build things for children. And, so sometimes those things can be very simple, but, for children, it becomes such an important thing. So even after becoming the Buddha remembered how his father built lotus ponds for him. And maybe he was, I mean, even when he was a child, he liked the lotus. So he built this three lotus ponds for him. And those were like, one with red lotuses and one with white lotuses, and other one is blue lotuses. Have you seen blue lotuses? Yeah, Bante, how about we have a plan to build a pond, right, in our wetland area.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should plant all these three kinds of lotuses there.
Yeah, actually, there may be not 3, but there is 5 or 3. Yeah, 3, right?
Oh, really? More than 5. Okay, let's see. Red lotuses, white lotuses, blue lotuses. Yeah, 3 types of lotus ponds. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course, there are more than 3 types of lotuses. Yeah. So, yeah, maybe, we should plant them. Do you think that they will survive in the winter?
Yeah.
Will they survive? Will they survive in winter if we plant them?
Matt the Pope bring them in.
In the West Virginia Bhavana Society, that monastic, that forest monastery, there's a pond.
Yeah, in their pond, they have some lotus, right? Blue lotus, I think, yeah. Maybe in the winter they will die, but because it's underground, the roots are underground, they may come back in the next season, right?
Yeah, maybe the bulbs may be inside the soil.
Yeah. Bante, yeah, maybe I will try to bring, but the problem is that the U.S. custom declaration does not allow us to bring any bulbs or any living any plants. That's the issue. Neyman, we will try to get anyway. So Buddha remembered this lotus ponds, and then the important thing is then that I used no sandalwood that was not from Varanasi. You may not understand this phrase. Varanasi is a name of a city where all the refined products are made. And they were well known for silk clothes that they make. Last November, I had the chance to visit Varanasi. Now it is one of the most sacred cities in the world, but it's also used to be a very industrial city where you get the most refined products from all different parts of the world. So through the Silk Road, that Varanasi city was connected to Alexandria, like Egypt, to all the other Rome and other places over to China. So all the refined, nice products of the world will come to Varanasi. And Varanasi was also a place where, you create, a lot of good products. Even up to today, the clothes, the silk clothes that is made from Varanasi is one of the best. It's a very light kind of, cloth. So what, but Prince Siddhartha was living further away. I remember, and it took us, about a day to travel to, Kapilavastu, where, he was born in Nepal. So it was a long distance, and those days it could have been longer. I mean, in terms of the mode of travel. So, but he's saying that he did not use sandalwood that was not from Varanasi. Means that he only used the sandalwood if it's only coming from Varanasi, the best product. In today's understanding, he only used branded products. That's the kind of idea. If it's not Varanasi, he will not use it, and it should be the best kind, So he used all the branded, best product. That is the kind of life he had, So, and then my turban, what he, put in his head, turban was from Varanasi. My tunic, my lower garments, my outer cloth, all from Varanasi. That's very expensive, very difficult to get, just very far, from Kapilavastu to Varanasi, I told you, it took take about a day, even 2 days to travel, 24 hours by bus. Those days, we don't know how long it took. But he had such a life of refinement. And then he said, a white sunshade was held over me day and night to protect me from cold, heat, dust, and dew. so he was actually pampered. He was really so much, taken care of. And then he further going to say that I had 3 palaces, one for cold season, one for the hot season, one for the rainy season. In India, there are only three seasons, but they are not, like, Northern Hemisphere. The cold season, hot season, and rainy season. During the 4 months of the rainy season, I was entertained in the rainy season palace by minstrels without a single man among them. I did not once come down from the palace, where so that was the kind of life he had. He was entertained by all the female attendants throughout the 4 months, and in the whole palace, the only man was him. There were no other man or male person in the whole palace except him. That was the kind of life he had. But what he said that after recalling all this luxuries he had, of course we know that he left that life, he renounced that life, and he said that even though I was endowed with such fortune, such total refinement, a thought occurred to me. When an ordinary person, himself subject to aging, not gone beyond aging, sees another who is aged, he is horrified, humiliated, disgusted. Obvious to himself that he too is subject to aging, not beyond it. If I, who am subject to aging and not beyond aging, were to be horrified, humiliated, and on seeing another person who is aged, that would not be fitting to me. As I noticed this, the typical young man's intoxication with youth entirely dropped away. So even though, what the Buddha was recalling, even though he had all these luxuries around him, he still have the awareness that this life is aging. And we haven't gone beyond the old age, aging. We haven't gone beyond the possibility of having sickness. We haven't gone beyond the death. So all these luxuries are kind of try to hide the reality from me, but I had the wisdom to have this awareness that that's what I am experiencing is actually a fabricated world. It's actually an artificial world, and this is not the real life. And real life is everyone is aging, everyone is subject to illness, everyone is dying. And if that is the nature of the real life, the living the kind of this protected life is just the best way to live my life. So he had that contemplation. And then he said that because he had this contemplation, he was able to overcome what he called intoxication by youth, or intoxication with youth. And he then said that in intoxication, he used the term intoxication, that in our life, when everything is okay in our life, we can be fooled, we can be intoxicated, we can be blinded to the realities of life. So therefore he said, then he continued, monks, there are 3 forms of intoxication. 3 forms of intoxication. It's not only the drinks or drugs that you take that will intoxicate you. Okay, there are 3 types of intoxication. Intoxication with youth, intoxication with health, intoxication with long life, longevity. And then related to this intoxication, there are 3 arrogance: arrogance of youth, arrogance of health, and arrogance of longevity. And then the drunk with the intoxication of youth, ordinary people engages in bodily misconduct, verbal misconduct, mental misconduct. and having engaged in bodily misconduct, verbal misconduct, mental misconduct, and they create suffering in others and create suffering for themselves. After the breakup of the body, they reappears in the plane of bad destination, lower realms. So what would they say in that it is possible that when our life is perfect, when life is good, when we have all these luxuries, then we can be intoxicated. You know, even Buddha said that there's intoxication of health. If our body is healthy, then we can take things for granted, or maybe we can be intoxicated that I'm healthy, I'm strong, and then maybe you will use your body to harm others, to hurt others, or to spend that healthy body to do all kind of unwholesome things, or maybe all kinds of useless things. So because we can be intoxicated. So what Buddha is saying that when he reflect, although he was surrounded by all these luxuries, when he reflect the reality of the life, he was able to remove his intoxication and arrogance of youth. There's an arrogance, there's an intoxication related to our youthfulness. We ridicule others, we condemn others, we look down upon others, we become prideful about our strength, and without knowing that youth is not going to stay forever, right? But he was able to not to be intoxicated and not to develop the arrogance based on the youth and based on the health and based on the longevity, long life, longevity. And so then he instruct the monks that be careful about this intoxication, be careful of this arrogances, and then contemplate the real realities of the life, and then overcome them. So Buddha was sharing with us that he had such a luxurious, such a let's say very comfortable life, but he was not intoxicated by it. And that is why, when he reached age 29, he left that life and he started an ascetic life and live in the forest, just to have a deeper contemplation, to understand the deep reality of the life, and then, and find out the path for liberation. So that is what, I would like to share. Bhante, maybe we can have some time for discussion. So it's really interesting, to find something directly from the Buddha. Yeah, he talked about his childhood, his young life, what kind of life he had, and then sharing with us that even during that time, he was quite mindful. He was quite contemplative, and thinking about those things. And very easily, when we have a very comfortable life, when we have a well-to-do, a life, we can easily be, fooled by them. But in Buddha is telling us that he was, and we have to be mindful of that, and mindful of the intoxication, of arrogance of youth, health, and longevity. So that's the one important lesson we can learn from this the story of the Buddha. Anyone would like to ask or share your thoughts or ask anything about this part of the life of the Buddha? Actually, during that time, he was not the Buddha. He was a prince. He was Prince Siddhartha. Bhante, I feel like the maybe more. I mean, the life in the U.S. Life is in the U.S. in the modern generation is quite similar to the life of the Buddha, life of the Prince Siddhartha.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about when I was going through this discourse. Actually,
Yes.
this particular discourse as a source for investigating the history. This is I think maybe 26 centuries ago in ancient India.
Yes.
So what kind of lifestyle they had, especially the royal families and so on, and also the other people.
Yes.
Because nowadays we like to compare our life. Now it's so sophisticated, complex. We are so busy and so and so. But when we go this kind of discourses, we can think even in that time the people are the same. They were also busy, right? So can you think that how to make these kind of clothes and so on? Even these days we have machines and tools, instruments and so on to make these to make our life easy. And sometimes other time make we lazy when we have machine and so on. But the other thing is although the same, and other thing is the the mental background is also the same even right now, right, Bante? I mean, now
Yeah.
they have what
I mean, we are still subject to aging. We
aging,
are
yeah,
still subject to illness. We are still dying in the process of dying, and we still have, the tension, conflicts, disagreements and disappointments. So, in that sense, this, quality of life is not very different.
yeah. No one is contented, right, Bante? Whatever they receive, no one is contented. I mean, not satisfied.
The other thing I was thinking about, Manti, the kind of life that Prince Siddhartha had is very rare life. That is not the life of the common people.
Mhm.
And nobody was behind a common people. He said there was a white sunshade held over me day and night to protect me from cold, heat, dust, dirt, and dew. But nowadays we manage, we develop air conditioned vehicles, air conditioned houses, and then and those days that luxuries was only available to royal dignitaries, like aristocrats. But now normal people also living a kind of royal life that people lived many centuries ago, right? Which is a very good thing, because human society has developed and evolved, and all the comfort and luxuries that was only limited to very small group of people now is available to common people. But following this discourse, what we really have to be mindful, the more luxuries we have, the more comfort we have, that doesn't mean that will bring us to spiritual evolution. Because the more luxuries we have, the more intoxication we may develop. For example, let's say now the medicine is very good. I mean, medicine has developed quite a, nowadays, the people have, more longer life expectancy. And, there are, treatments to, all different kinds of ailments, not like before. So medicine has developed a lot. But then because of that, um, it will definitely help us to have our life long, but that does not guarantee that we will live that long life well, or we will use that long life and truly. So, and sometime when things are getting better, there's a danger that we develop this intoxication, this blindness, this arrogance. So therefore, we really have to watchful on that too.
The problem is that where is the destination of this journey, Bante? So where we can fully satisfy it, although we have all these facilities comparing with the ancient time, and now, as you mentioned, that we have all the things, medicines and so on. We are having a luxurious life. Then where we should stop.
Yes. Yeah. Those days, Bante, for someone to travel from American continent to Europe, to Africa, it took few months. And if someone were to travel from Asia to Western countries, it will take few months. But now we can travel, within maybe 24, maybe 20 plus hours. But then we still complain. It takes more about a day to travel. and then we still complain, that there's not good food, there's not nice food, in the airplanes, right? So things are much better now, but it's still we complain.
I had one question.
Yes, Jesse, you have any question, Jesse?
Yeah, maybe this is in the next teaching, but the Buddha was living in this life of extreme luxury. And
Can you speak a little louder? Yes.
Come closer. Yeah, he was living in extreme luxury, but then had this realization, about aging. So how did he? But presumably he was shielded from seeing signs of aging and death and illness. So how did he get to that point where he learned this about aging? When we see an aged person.
Ask that again, how we get to that point?
Yeah, how did he get to that realization when he was? Seemed like a jump
I mean,
between how he was
you're
living
asking about you asking about the Prince Siddhartha.
Yeah, right.
Actually, Jesse, it's a very important question because he could have been easily, fooled by it. Because, of course, he was having this, royal luxuries, and his father particularly had a plan to keep him, in the palace. So it is really interesting, he could have been easily satisfied and content, and maybe fooled by all these luxuries and, continue to, live that life, So your question is that, exactly what, brought him this realization despite of all these, things around him, right? Luxuries around him. Yeah. That's a very good question. Jesse, in traditional accounts of the life of the Buddha, we talked about, when he went out of the palace, he encountered old people, and he encountered sick people, he encountered dead bodies, and that was really a shock for him. That is the traditional accounts. But anyway, it is showing that, somehow, when he encountered old age, when he encountered, sickness, when he encountered death, and he was not like a normal person. He didn't try to like run away from it. He didn't try to hide it, and he really want to go into it and understand what is really happening here. What is the human destination or human predicament. So, I mean, one answer would be, Jesse, because, he had this practice, of course, his life as a Prince Siddhartha is not the first life he's having. So he had this prior, development, he has been, practicing. He has been developing these skills, and developing this wisdom and other virtues for many lifetimes. So even though in this person's life he had this, fortune to be surrounded by all the luxuries, but still his prior training, prior inclination to contemplate and, go deep into it for exploration kind of help him not to be fooled by them, but actually analyze, is this the real life? So that could be one, because he didn't have a teacher, at that time to guide him. And so one answer would be because his, training, his, prior conditionings, that he had, in his previous lives. The other one would be, Jesse, actually the historical reason. But during that time, not particularly in the more toward the city area in the northern India, there were a group of people already who actually questioning this urbanization, because there were some form of industrialization, some form of commercialized. They were building commercial cities at that time, not exactly the same level, we are doing today, but 6th century BC is a very transition period. People, changed from agriculture-based economy to trade-based economy, and they already started using currency. The concept of currency was already there, and they have a loan system, everything. So they have a group of people at the time of, Prince Siddhartha, 6th century BC, who actually question the whole, the social system and renounce. And they have a whole Shramana system, all the they have a, because ascetic Siddhartha was not the only ascetic, and he joined the whole movement of ascetics, and he learned from more senior ascetics at that time. So there were already a kind of tendency, there were already kind of movement at that time to question the whole, economic and social system of that time. He might be, but his royal life, he has a very less access to that, Shramana system, Shramana movement, because he was well protected and he was, luxurious. But somehow, maybe he knew about it, even the traditional account of his life, we say that he also encountered an ascetic, and that inspired him. We say he saw four things, four sides. He saw an old person, he saw a sick person, he saw a dead body, and then he saw an ascetic. And that revealed him the real problem and maybe a way out, So in traditional accounts, we talk about these four sides. But so he may be thinking about these realities of the life. Maybe he was influenced by the ascetic movement. And also maybe he was his prior training, prior conditionings in his previous life might have helped him. Yes, Jesse. Yes, is it clear? Yes. Okay, Bante. Yeah.
Yes, Bante. So I think time for our discussion is slowly running out. So
Yes.
let's go to our next part of the program, Bante.
Yes, we can move to the next part of the program. So I hope that you will remember, the early life of the Buddha, as Prince Siddhartha. There's so much for us to learn from the life of the Buddha, in addition to his teachings. Yeah. So with that, we can move to the other part of the program.
Okay, Bante. Thank you. Please turn to page 14. Transference of merits. We will transfer the merits that we acquired with all our departed relatives. Whoever departed relatives who have done many things for the progress of our life, for the well-being of our life. Just think about them and share these merits with them. May our relatives share our goodness. May they also be happy and rejoice our goodness. Let's chant together. Idammi ñātinang hotu sukhita huntu ñātayo. Idammi ñātinang hotu sukhita huntu ñātayo. Idammi ñātinang hotu sukhita huntu ñātayo. Transference of merits to all the sentient beings. All the beings who accept and able to share our merits, may they do so. Iddhavataja amhehi sambhetang punya sampadang sabbe devanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhutanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe sattanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Wish for the well-being of the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Aspiration. May this wholesome act quicken the liberation of my mind from mental defilements. By virtue of this wholesome act, may never follow the unwise people, may associate with good people until I attain Nibbana. Purification. If by a body, speech, or mind I have carelessly done wrong, I acknowledge them all in front of the Tathagat of great wisdom and determine to be heedful. Now we will do a blessing service for you. We will be chanting the discourse on loving kindness, Karaniya Metta Sutra, originally uttered by the Buddha with great compassion for all living beings. We wish that may you all receive the blessings of the great compassion of the Buddha. With these blessings, may you be well, happy, receive good health and healing. And you may also recall to your mind whoever you want to share these blessings with, your family members, relatives, friends, people who are sick. Recall them to your mind and share these blessings with them too. May all of you receive these blessings. May all of you be well, happy, and peaceful. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Karaniya matta kusalena antang santang padang abhisamicca sakko ujuca sujuca suvaco jasya mutu anatimani santusca koca subaroca appakiccoca salla ukavunti santindriyoca nipakoca appagambo kulesu Ananugindo naca kundang samacare kinciena vinyu pare upavadeyung sukino vakemino hontu sabbe satta bhavantu sukitatta eke cipana bhutanti tasavata varava namase sadigavaye mahantava Majjimarasakanukathula dittavaye addittaye Vasanti avidure bhutava sambhavesi va sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitatta naparo parang nikumbete nati manyete katta chinang kanche vyarosana patiga sanya nanya manyasya dukkha micchaya mata yataniyang puttang ayusa eka putte manurakke evampi sabba bhutesu manasam bhavaye aparimanang mettanca sabba lokasming manasang bhavaye aparimanang uddhang adoca tiriyanca asambadang avirang asapattang tintang carang nisinno vasayanu vayavatassa vigatamindo etang sating adittaya viharang idamahu tittinca anupagamma silevadasanena sampanno kamesu vineyya nahi jatu gabbaseyang punareti tena sanca vanjena sottite hotu sampedāye tena sanca vanjena sabba rogo vinassatu tena sanca vanjena hotu te jaya mangalam Sabbitiyo vivajjantu sabba rogo vinasatu mate bhavattvantarayo sukhi digayuko bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sunti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata Dhammanubhavena sada soti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata Sanghanubhavena sada soti bhavantu te. Let's spend a moment of reflection. Reflect your own good deeds, kind deeds done today, yesterday. Whenever you have done whatever kind deeds, let's rejoice those kind deeds. Please repeat after me. On this day or in the past, if I have done kind deeds to other beings with my body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in those kind deeds, appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others. I rejoice in those kind deeds, wishing more opportunities to practice compassion. I rejoice in those kind deeds, resolving not to compare myself with others. I rejoice in those kind deeds and gladly share this joy with all beings everywhere. May my kind deeds relieve the burdens of other beings. May my kind deeds shield me from all dangers and pain. May my kind deeds and merits that come from them help me in freeing my heart. Now let's recall to our minds a kind deed done by someone else, whether to you or others. Even a simple short moment, recall those moments. Let's rejoice. On this day or in the past, if I have seen or heard of the kind deeds done by others with their body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in the goodness of others, being always ready to praise kind people and follow their example. I rejoice in the goodness of others, appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world. I rejoice in the goodness of others, expressing gratitude for any kindness done. May the kind deeds of others bring safety and happiness to many living beings. May the kind deeds of others foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings. May the kind deeds of others nurture goodness in me and many living beings. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, Bante. So nice to see you all. I have to leave now.
Yes, Bante, so
Appointment. And thank you. So nice to see all of you. And look forward to see you
yes.
again. Yes.
Okay, Bante. So many other
Yeah.
friends are behind the cam, so you cannot see them.
You mean other ones? Yeah. This is Bhante Dhammika, the chief monk in this temple. Yes. Yes. Yeah. And okay, Bhante, I will leave now. So the taxi is waiting
Okay,
outside
Bhante.
for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We
Okay.
conclude the session.
Okay. Good
Thank you
night,
very much.
everyone. Everyone, Saranai.
Okay. Thank you, everyone who joined over YouTube and all our friends in person. So let's meet in next meditation session. Wish you